How to recognize early signs of autism in children, a simple guide for families. Autism, also known as autism spectrum disorder, is a lifelong neurodevelopmental condition. It affects how a person communicates, interacts with others, and experiences the world around them. People with autism often see and feel things differently. Some prefer routine and predictability. Some have very focused interests. And many experience sensory sensitivities, like being overwhelmed by loud sounds, bright lights, or certain textures. Common characteristics include difficulty understanding social cues or reading emotions, which can sometimes make them look uninterested or blunt, even when they don't mean to. A strong need for routine and stress when things suddenly change. Intense interests in specific topics. Sensory differences like reacting strongly or not reacting at all to sounds, lights, or touch. Repetitive behaviors such as hand flapping, rocking, or other movements that help them feel calm. Very literal thinking, which makes sarcasm or figures of speech confusing. A strong need for routine and stress when things suddenly change. Intense interests in specific topics. Sensory differences like reacting strongly or not reacting at all to sounds, lights, or touch. Repetitive behaviors such as hand flapping, rocking, or other movements that help them feel calm. Very literal thinking, which makes sarcasm or figures of speech confusing. Early signs in children may look like preferring to play alone, not responding to their name, tiptoeing often, avoiding eye contact, sensitivity to loud sounds, delayed speech, ignoring danger, not liking to be touched, and struggling to communicate needs. Autism looks different for every child, but these signs can help parents notice when something feels a bit different. Symptoms often include challenges with social interaction, difficulties with both verbal and nonverbal communication, and inflexible routines. Restricted interests, repetitive movements, and unusual reactions to sensory input are also common symptoms. What causes autism? There is no single cause. Research shows that both genetics and environmental factors can play a role. Some genetic conditions can increase the likelihood of autism, and some genetic changes happen randomly. Environmental factors such as complications in pregnancy or viral infections are also being studied. But one thing is very clear: vaccines do not cause autism. This has been proven repeatedly by strong scientific research. The study that started the rumor was retracted because it was poorly done. Keeping children vaccinated protects them from serious diseases like measles and whooping cough. Possible complications. Because autism affects communication and social interaction, it can sometimes lead to challenges in school, difficulty getting or keeping a job later, struggles with independent living, social isolation, family stress, and being misunderstood or even bullied. But with understanding, support, and early help, many autistic children grow into confident and capable adults. What to do if you have concerns? Start by talking to a health professional. A GP or health visitor can listen to your concerns and guide you. You can also ask for an autism screening during your child's routine checkups. And don't forget the school. Most schools have a special educational needs coordinator, also known as a SENCO. This is the person who supports children who learn or communicate differently. They can explain what help the school can offer and guide you on the next steps. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Remember, you're not alone.